came to United States in 1989, and since then I opened my business here, and as a country of development and opportunities, my company has been growing, and I have employees. We do business locally, we do business internationally. We are in the medical equipment business, and we really are very concerned of what's happening in Venezuela. Even we live here, we do business with Venezuela, and we need to know that Venezuela was #1 importer from Miami, Florida. Today they are like the 10th. So it's very important that the American people puts an eye on what's happening on our backyard, because that's our backyard. Russia, Middle East, it's very far away. Venezuela is right here, and Venezuela is a very big potential for business. And we have to understand that there is two kinds of businessmen that are coming here. The real businessman that wants to establish a business, grow a decent business with Venezuela and establish business here in South Florida, and the kind of business that is stealing the money of the government of Venezuela, narco-terrorists, this kind of business we don't need here, and we don't want them. And that's why we're trying in our organization to establish that this government makes or puts sanctions to this kind of business. We don't want dirty money from the Chavistas here in Miami. The sanctions will affect, because this is personal sanctions. This is not sanctions against the country of Venezuela. This is sanctions against the Boliburgueses or the Chavistas. This is, you're gonna be investigated if you are really importing or exporting products and goods, or you're just sending money back and forth. And the government of the United States and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Treasury Department, they have the tools to investigate these people and sanction and freeze those funds and expropriate all the assets that they have stealing the money from Venezuela. We went to Washington to ask our Congress and our Senate to establish those sanctions to the people who is oppressing the people of Venezuela, who is breaking the laws or doing all kind of actions against the human rights in Venezuela. We want them to be sanctioned. The sanctions, we need to be very clear, the sanction is not against the country. The sanctions are very personal, and it's established to take away the visas so these people cannot come to the United States, freeze the funds that are illegally made and brought to the United States, or people and not to let them do business in the United States. Specifically, those are the main sanctions to the people of or the dictators in Venezuela. The Obama administration, we don't understand why they are so lenient with the Venezuelan government. This is people that we know they are killing students. They are oppressing the people of Venezuela. They are stepping on their human rights. And I think President Obama should do what he did in Honduras. In a matter of hours, he established the same sanctions to the government of President Micheletti, who today cannot get a visa. And this is what we want, those sanctions to the oppressors of the Venezuelan people. We really cannot tell why they are not doing it, but we can see some congressmen that have friendship there in this government. As a matter of fact, this weekend, Congress that tried to stop the sanctions in the Congress of the United States, he went Saturday and visited his friend Nicolas Maduro. So we really don't know. We don't understand how come the government of Obama. He's saying that he wants dialogue in between the opposition and the dictatorship. We saw the kind of dialogue in between. They are sitting, in the meantime, they are sitting in a table and discussing I don't know what. The government of Maduro was killing students and oppressing the students, and he took 243 students in jail on Friday or Thursday, I'm sorry, and then on Monday he got 123 more. So where is the dialogue, Mr. President or President Obama? There is no dialogue. Please put the sanctions in place immediately.